Tom Araya is one of the most recognizable vocalists in thrash metal.
Slayer! Slayer!
There you go.
But what about Tom as a bass player, especially on the earlier Slayer albums, where one might only guess what he actually sounds like? So in this video, let's take a look at some of the isolated Tom Araya bass parts from the early Slayer albums, and then discuss a little something about those. Here you go. Started playing bass when he was just about 8 years old. Thanks to his older brother Cisco, he used to play guitar. In fact, Tom's first bass guitar was in fact a Fox acoustic guitar with just 4 strings on it.
We had a box guitar lying around the house where I just put 4 strings on.
And since then, Tom has used multiple bass guitars, including BC Rich Wave Bass in the early days of Slayer. Before completely switching to ESP after his bandmates Jeff and Kerry started using this brand's guitars back in the day.
First time I heard about ESP was Jeff and Kerry using ESPs.
And even more, for the past more than 20 years, Tom almost exclusively uses only ESP signature bass done in his name. And in fact, Tom Araya was actually one of the very first bassists in the world to have a signature ESP bass series, which, according to Tom, he designed himself when the brand first approached him in the late 90s.
I traced out the shapes of the bodies and said, these are the 2 shapes that I like. And so they put together the body shape and all that, and I was like, wow, this is really nice.
Now, most Slayer fans know that according to Kerry's latest revelations, it was actually not Tom Araya, but rather Kerry himself who played bass on some of the Slayer studio albums. And thus, some of you might have an urge to suggest me renaming it to reflect it accordingly. Yet in reality, this video focuses specifically on the early Slayer albums. And according to Kerry, he has been filling in for Tom on the albums since the early 90s. Which means that everything we hear here is in fact Tom Araya's bass parts. But that also means that maybe we should do a similar exercise with some of the later Slayer albums as well. But anyways, what do you guys personally think about Tom Araya as a bass player, and which is your favorite bass line performed by Tom? Please let us know in the comments, as well as whom you think we should do a similar exercise with next. But anyways, thank you so much for watching this short video, guys, and we will prevail. Slava Ukraini! It's like saying, yeah,